What's going on, guys? It's been AK Tapwart. Today we are starting a Let's Play of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, which is a game I've tried to do Let's Plays of multiple times. The furthest I've gotten is 3 episodes in like 4 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do it again because it's an awesome game. Basically, it's one of those games where it's like a tycoon game where you build a park, and I'll walk you through the beginning, and we will know the rest of it as it comes along. Skip this. So the ultimate goal of the game is to build a 5-star park, and I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to let Hammond explain, and then we'll get started.
Hello, my name is John Hammond, and I am in charge of InGen, the company that you now work for. Your job is quite simple, really. Build a park, create dinosaurs, and entertain people. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on you as well. We'll watch your park rating and give you feedback on your performance. But in the end, the success or failure of Jurassic Park, it's all up to you.
Alright, so there you go. We're just going to build a park. I'll build the largest one possible. We're going to do no rivers and no mountains. We'll add those as needed. So yeah, the ultimate goal I guess I'll be doing is to getting just a 5-star park. And at that point I will either end the Let's Play or take 1 or 2 more episodes just making the park very nice. And I'll walk you guys through all this as we go along. So this game was released in 2003.
Hey!
Hi! Alright, let's just build park entrance to start with. No, shoot, that's not what I wanted.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
Alright, whatever. Alright, so don't know what I was gonna start saying. But we'll get into the basics first of all. Welcome to your new park. The first thing you'll need to do is hatch some dinosaurs, build an enclosure and a hatchery, and breed your first dinosaur. Okay, easy enough.
What should we do here?
Alright, so here is Dr. Alan Grant's dig teams. This little map over here of the world shows us all our dig sites. The ones with check marks are unlocked, and the ones with locks are, guess what, locked. I think you earn the ability to unlock dig sites as your rating goes up. Or you might do it with money, but I'm pretty sure it's your park's rating that lets you do that. And so for now, we're just going to have 1 dig team, and we're going to be digging here in, I guess, this would be like southwestern Canada. And I will start by digging plains, the river, or the mountain. Let's build for the plains so we can have some dinosaurs that are happy with the flatlands that our park has. So yeah, now I'm putting 1 dig team here in the plains. The progress bar on the bottom there is how far in they are to collecting some DNA. And I can pay to hire more dig teams soon. I'm not going to do it yet though, because really I'm not going to have any benefit from having more dinosaurs right now. So I'm just going to start by building a little path out here. Let's build it about here. And we're going to build a low security fence along it as well. And I'm going to go for a longer fence instead of or like a longer enclosure instead of a deeper one. Because people don't like it. Can I build here? No. Because people aren't happy when they're not able to see dinosaurs, which is fair enough. They're paying to come see dinosaurs. Why wouldn't they want to see dinosaurs? There, and it's a bit of a small enclosure right now, but I'll build a bigger one later. There we go. And in here we are going to place some water. Actually, first let's place a attraction and a viewing vent so that people can come see our dinosaurs. And then we will put water here so that the dinosaurs kind of come up to the people a little more for their water. There we go. And a feeder. There we go. Place that right here so that the dinosaurs stay in view as long as possible. And now we are going to build a little hatchery. There. Build Dinosaurs Hatchery. So a hatchery is where we're going to spawn all our dinosaurs. And what I'm going to do is let me also build a ranger station here. There we go.
Message from the park warden's office.
Let's see. Our research labs are up. Okay. So the research is where you learn new things you can build. So you have amenities, attractions, dinosaurs, security, rangers, and vaccine. So all these things are like their own categories, which is why they're categorized. Amenities is just stuff to makes the visitors a little more happy. If they have cash machines, they can spend more money. If they have a weather guard, they get umbrellas, so they're not, upset when it starts to rain, which inevitably will. Souvenir stands lets them buy souvenirs and gives us a little bit more money. Fountains calm down the people who are nervous from the presence of dinosaurs. And rest areas are important to learn as well because they, of course, let people rest. If they become too exhausted, they'll just leave and they won't be satisfied. Attractions, binoculars will, they're just just kind of watchtowers. The tourists can head up there and see all the park. Balloon tours, they're of course tours of the park. They let you, just take a balloon tour of the park. Safari Adventure allows visitors to take a safari tour in a Land Cruiser around your park. This is like what we saw in the first movie. You can control it as well, or you can just, I think, set like a little path for it to take, and you can just go like around the inside of the enclosure. And the viewing dome is kind of like a little dome that protrudes out of the ground inside the enclosure. So the tourists are going to enter it, walk underground, and kind of come up inside the enclosure and just view from a dome. That one's good because it gives them a way better view of the dinosaurs. But we're kind of circumventing that right now because we're making the enclosures pretty small to begin with. Dinosaurs, speeding up DNA extraction. I'll show you that in 1 second. Growth booster speeds up the growth in the hatchery, which is what we just built before. Hatchery immunization. This makes them immune to every vaccine, treats them with every vaccine I have before they're born or as they're being bred. So I don't have to do it manually with the rangers, which is what this stuff down here is. So speccing into that isn't really going to make a difference because I don't have any vaccines yet for that to really have an effect. And the lure attracts dinosaurs to a certain location, so this is good to keep them closer to the viewing vents or whatever that was called, so that because the people are of course a little unhappy if they can't see the dinosaurs. Next we got security. The fences are something very important to learn. Different dinosaurs need different security fences, so you can have low security fences for most of the herbivores, medium for some of the smaller carnivores, and high security for I think some of the larger herbivores. And I think all the herbivores are going to be low to medium, but it's mainly for the carnivores like the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex. Visitor shelter is actually what I'm going to start with right now, because early on in my games I always get tornadoes coming through, and visitor shelters protect visitors from that. The fences we already went over. The security cameras just improves park security. I don't know if it actually has an effect on the game, as in like reducing how much dinosaurs rampage and anything like that, but it makes the visitors feel a little more secure. Some of them, just like I said, get a little bit nervous about the dinosaurs. Avoidance beacon, these are good for if there's like a breakout or like a tornado and the dinosaurs get out through that or anything like that. This will repel the dinosaurs, keeping the visitors safe. Right now I won't need it yet because I'm going to just have small carnivores. Well, later on I'll have small carnivores, but I'll mostly have herbivores to start with. And the sentry turrets increase park security. They are just sentry turrets as they are called. Now, ranger specs, these really aren't that important. The gyro stabilizer stabilizes you in storms, which there will be tropical storms given where the island is. The double battery lets you fly around the helicopter longer before it has to return to base. And retires the dinosaurs. This is if they're rampant or anything like that. The only other way to deal with them, like let's say if a T-Rex that breaks out and is attacking people, you can only tranquilize it, which is a lot harder than just putting it down. Anyway, so let us work on the pricing for the park. The park, I'll make entrance be $500. Actually, I'll make it $400 for now until we start to get some more dinosaurs. And let's see. A new topic? You have a new topic. Uncovered Albertasaurus. Very cool, very cool. So we will start extracting this, but first let me show you this. If you hit Y on it, you get some info about it. So Albertasaurus, it is a fairly popular dinosaur. It's good to start with. It is 8 meters long. It is in the late Cretaceous period. It is a carnivore, and its favorite prey is Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. I don't know. Low security fence, which is good. That means we can use that enclosure we already have. Might as well. And so let's start working on that. We could also sell it, but right now, of course, we want a dinosaur. So let me actually demolish this and replace it with a carno feeder.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright. Dig team Judith Ritter has found amber. Okay, so there's two things I think that you can sell. Amber and gold. So this amber, you can see the sell value there is 8,000, so you can extract, so which I will try. I think it just gives you like a random chance of getting a certain dinosaur, so I'm just going to try extracting. We're pretty good on money right now. Usually I would just sell it though, but since it's so early, I want as many dinosaurs as possible. And on the bottom right there, you can see the DNA percent. So right now the Albertasaurus is 55%, which means it lives half a year.
Message
If
from
the
Dr.
dinosaur
Grant.
has a bigger DNA percent, it lives longer.
What would you recommend in this situation?
Alright, so Albertasaurus genome is now 65%, so we can breed one. I'm actually going to wait on that to see what the amber is going to give us. And while we're waiting, let's see if we're ready to... Nope, we're not ready to build the shelter yet. So I am going to just build a little kiosk here. And a restroom. Two very important things for a park to have. There. Oops, no. Build, security. Alright, so let's check how far we are. Visitor shelter is about halfway.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Let's see what we got. Extraction is now complete. Pachycephalosaurus is now 92%. Sweet, so that means we can just build another enclosure right away. And then, actually, let me check how much it'll cost to breed. Large herbivore, small carnivore. Okay, so these are a little bit more pricey. Let me see if they need... Oops. If they need, summary, Albertasaurus. If they're social or anything like that. Member of the Tyrannosaur family, Albertasaurus stalked the North American plain 8 million years before T-Rex. Okay, so I don't know if it is a social dino. So we are just going to breed one for now.
Right.
And then we're going to trank it and move it over here. At which point I will open the park and then start building a second enclosure.
Hello again.
This one's actually going to be real fast, as you can see. And it is bred.
Gentlemen, we are happy to announce the newest addition to our park, the fearsome Cretaceous carnivore, Albertasaurus. Please enjoy.
Alright, so I'm going to have the Rangers trank it now. Alright. Thing sounds fierce. Now it's going to lie down and go to sleep. And I will move it to its enclosure. There we go. And now the park is free to open. I'm also actually going to build a cleaning station if I can. Let me just check the price on it. 3K? Alright, I'll do that right now. Yeah, it's kind of weird to have the cleaning station right there, but hire staff and the park will now open. You know, might as well make it 500.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare the newest wonder of the modern world, Jurassic Park, now open.
So there we go. Jurassic Park is now open, and we'll be getting visitors soon. So, got more Albertasaurus remains. So we'll keep studying that so that we get better life expectancy.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Security, that's still not ready. Let's see what Dr. Grant has to say. New shipment. Okay, so check it out. This is the fossil market. The fossil market lets you buy more dinosaurs, or well, more fossils to breed dinosaurs faster. So I'm going to $6,900. I'm already at 92%, so I just will not do that. Or is that price quality high? High. Misspent currently. Yeah, I think that DNA at the bottom there is what I have right now, not what this would contain. Actually, I think I can just check like this. Let's see.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, 92. See, currently I have 92 on this, so it would not be worth me spending $6,900 on this. I'm also gonna change around that menu on this, and I'm not gonna charge anything there. So let's see, Albertasaurus is now 69%. Cool. I can now build the visitor shelter. I will do that right away. And now we need a new topic to research. I will research I will do, let's see, I'm going to start with the weather guard.
Great.
Let's see, I'm not able to like do multiple things, am I? Let's try. Yeah, alright, I'm not. Didn't think I was.
Hi.
$5. Yep. Alright, let's keep looking at this. Increase the number of fossils incoming. I am not going to do that yet, you guys. Engine has prepared a quarterly report. There are numerous complaints of security concerns. Park safety is a high priority. Don't know what you're talking about. But let's build ourselves a visitor shelter.
Hello.
Alright. And then later I'm going to delete some of this stuff and clean it up a little bit. But right now I just want to make some money. So let's see how everyone's feeling here. They're all kind of happy. Let's see. It's okay so far. Alright, Caroline from Mississippi.